My friends disappeared.
How can we help?
Tell the Sheikh that I am ready to make a deal for my friend's release. I'll tell the Sheikh in person.
I'm afraid that's not possible. Depending on what you have to say, I may or may not convey your message.
I have the means to gain access to the Pasha's compound.
How?
It's not important. I have certain friends. What's important to you is that I can come and go without raising suspicion, which means I am in the perfect position to deliver the Pasha to your master in return for my friend's release.
How do we know you're telling the truth?
I don't have any reason to lie. All I want is the personal assurance of the Sheikh that he will not attack the Pasha's compound until I make my move.
You're asking a great deal. What guarantee do you offer to make good this promise?
I guarantee to succeed. Bayim, where so far you have failed.
Blasphemous! This is your day!
No! Put your knife away.
Have I the honor of addressing Idi Ben Adir, Sheikh of Kabir?
What gave me away?
Your hands. Beggars don't have perfectly manicured nails.
You are clever, English. Very clever. And I find your offer most intriguing. Come, sit, and tell me more.
In a few moments, you'll be mine.
Yeah, what's in it for me?
Did you rest well?
Oh, just dandy. Aside from a bed of nails, I like sleeping with my hands tied. That's really great.
I see your spirit is not broken.
Well, you think a little velvet around my wrists is gonna do that?
No. But now you know your attempt to escape is useless. And I trust you won't try anything so foolish again.
Well, you've seen to that, haven't you?
Now, where is it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I see. So you're still interested in playing games. I suppose we could do that all evening if you like. I can certainly take pleasure in your company and your beauty. But I suspect you'd prefer it if you merely told me where you've hidden the talisman.
You know, you're the perfect host, always considerate of his guests.
I will find out where you've put it. One way or another.
Well, I'm sure you could do that. You could probably torture me and I'd let you know everything you need to know, but then you wouldn't get to hear the proposition I have for you.
Do you really believe you're in a position to be defining terms?
Well, then maybe you should hear my terms and then decide. Because I have something a lot more valuable than any stone, and a lot more useful to a man like you.
Why should I believe any offer you would make?
I think you at least want to hear it.
Let's see, what have I heard so far? You said you were a reporter for a magazine.
Yeah.
Is that why you wanted the talisman for your magazine?
I don't care about the stone.
Another lie. I know you care. And I know exactly who you are, Mrs. Castillo. I've known from the very beginning.
Well, congratulations. So you know who I am. It doesn't mean that I can't help you.
You will say anything to try to obtain your husband's
Yes,
freedom.
absolutely, I would say anything to get my husband, but I know you will let him go. I know you will.
Why?
Because you're not a barbarian. You're an educated man. You're not the kind of man who makes rash decisions.
I'm also not the kind of man who succumbs easily to flattery, Mrs. Castillo.
The fact is that I have the talisman and you don't. And you have my husband and I want him back.
So if I grant your husband freedom, you will let me know where the talisman is?
Yes.
You did not get far, Mrs. Castillo. I could easily have my men search the area in which you attempted to escape. I'm certain they would find the talisman there.
But you don't really have time to search, do you? I mean, the Sheikh's forces are positioned and ready to attack, and the talisman isn't going to do you any good right now. So you can either stall until it's too late, or you can actually do something about it.
Tell me more, Mrs. Castillo. Now, you will tell me your plan, and this will be the truth.
All right, I lied when I said I was a reporter from a magazine. I'm a journalist. And I work for a television station in Santa Barbara.
I know.
So you must also know how powerful the medium is.
Oh, yes. We even have cable here in our primitive country.
But I did a couple of spots for the television station in Santa Barbara. I could do a spot about you. About the war that you're waging to give freedom to your country. I could convince the audience that the war that you're fighting is a just one.
Convince them to save yourself and your husband, or because you believe it's the truth?
Both. But see, I wouldn't be the one to convince them. You would. You and your passion for your country would win this war against the Sheikh without spilling one drop of blood.
I would like to believe this. But the question is, will the rest of the world believe you?
Why wouldn't they?
Because you'd be lying. You'd be trying to generate sympathy for a man you believe is a barbarian.
I don't believe that. I believe you are a man who has an incredible passion for his country. That's why you kidnapped my husband. That's why you're keeping me here.
You speak as no woman I've ever known. Shaila!
Oh my God. She needs a doctor.
I will take care of her.